You know those Airbnb hosts who film like walkthroughs of their Airbnbs after the guests leave and they nitpick like every single little detail of how the guests left the house? I think I found the worst ones yet. They comment on the tiniest details and they will tell you everything that the guests like touched and moved and did in their Airbnb.
Our largest group ever just checked out of our Airbnb.
So let's go see how they left the space. There's at least 10 people here, plus like 7 vehicles, so I'm kind of nervous how they left the space. It was a wedding party, so they were all getting ready here. Not everybody stayed, it was just a few of them that stayed.
What in the actual heck is going on here? My gosh.
You know what? I'm going to be mean right off the bat because I genuinely hate this type of content, but who puts a white rack right in the entryway of their house? Like, this is where people like come into your house probably with like dirty shoes on, and you put a white rag there. Like, doesn't make any sense. Now obviously, like, yes, the guests should have paid attention to that and they shouldn't have like stepped on it or got it dirty or like whatever they did. I'm just saying it was a stupid decision to put a white rag in there.
This is not how I leave it.
And there's makeup on it. Yay.
If you don't want your guests to use the piano or really even touch it, maybe don't put it in your Airbnb. Like, I know it looks cool and it's like a great accessory to the Airbnb. Maybe some people would know how to play on it. They could have a nice time, like, I get it. But if you are like so worried about it that a little stain of makeup worries you, I just wouldn't put it in the Airbnb.
I would like to say it gets better, but oh my goodness
It's not
gracious.
get better.
Oh my goodness gracious.
A random
What
tote?
is happening?
I really don't know what they are reacting to like this. It's not like dirty or damaged or anything, and the guests just apparently forgot like a plastic box.
So far we have one rule broken because there's furniture moved.
This is so stupid. Like, this is such a stupid rule. They said that there were 10 people there getting ready for a wedding. So I would assume they moved the coffee table just to have some more space. Like, 10 people is a lot of people. So I really don't know why they're like so... I don't know if they are mad, but they are like clearly complaining about it.
And probably, I don't know, if this is makeup, it could be ruined. We could have a ruined rug on our hands. I don't know how well stuff like this comes out of a rug.
I'm not sure if this is makeup. It looks more to me like someone just walked on it with like dirty shoes. I would think maybe it is makeup. Maybe they, I don't know, like spilled something or whatever. But I think that's why you don't put a white rag in the entryway, because it's so easy to like step on it even accidentally, especially when you have like 10 people in the house getting ready for a wedding.
So far, a 2.
Uh-oh, more damage. All right, we got 2 full bags of trash. I'm not sure how that's even possible in 24 hours, but hey, at least they left us some treats.
Bagels.
Is it weird for 10 people to make 2 bags of trash in 24 hours, especially when they were getting ready for a wedding? Like, I really don't think it's like weird.
Sink full of dishes.
Wow.
It's
Heck
okay.
yeah.
We don't ask them to wash them, but...
But what? Like, they don't ask their guests to clean the dishes, but they are going to comment on it.
Let's see. Nothing left in the fridge. Did you leave any drinks or anything?
Yeah, I left like, I don't know, 4 or 5 things.
Bedroom number 1, as Cass would say. Oh, there's your missing pillow.
That was rolled up. Somebody pulled that down
So-
because this paper was all the way up here. That doesn't just fall like that.
So they were messing with our photography paper.
Which has a fee on our rules.
Uh-oh.
It just continuously
heck?
gets worse.
But what's the point in that being moved, though? Like, what benefit does that bring? I don't understand.
It keeps getting worse, and it's literally a bed that looks like someone slept in it. And the bedside table is moved literally inches from the bed. So I don't know why that would even be a problem in the first place. And when he asks, like, what benefit does that bring, I would assume this happened accidentally, you know?
Stool.
Oh, isn't that just nice? We have a kitchen stool in the bedroom. Cool.
They are insufferable, like their attitude is truly insufferable. I think the guests just used the stool for something while they were getting ready. Maybe they just put something on it and then they just forgot to put it back in the kitchen. And it's going to take the host all of like 3 seconds to put it back where it was supposed to be. And mind you, again, they charge $50 of a cleaning fee. So I don't know, maybe they should clean a little bit after their guests.
Oh, great! Another thing of our blinds broken.
I'm pretty sure that the blinds were broken in the videos before this one, so I don't think it was those specific guests that did that.
One bathroom and there was like 10 people here, so it was probably very high traffic.
We got some
It's
cleanser.
disgusting. I don't even know if this shows up on camera. It is disgusting.
It stinks in here too.
It is so gross.
I don't know what the camera isn't showing, but I'm pretty sure if it was like truly disgusting and dirty, we could tell on the camera. And like so far, I don't see anything that wouldn't be signs of like normal use.
All right, well, let us know what you would do. Would you charge a damage fee for the rug being completely stained? Luckily, we had a couple of days that weren't booked after they checked out. If somebody would have been checking in like the day they checked out, I doubt we would have been able to get the rug clean, so that would have looked really bad on our part. I'm not upset, like furniture's moved, whatever, but I'm kind of just upset about the rug. It was like $100 rug. I don't know, would you guys charge a fee? Would you let it ride? What would you rate them on their stay? I'm not gonna tell you guys what we would rate them. I wanna see what y'all say first, and we'll let you know what we end up giving them.
If I was the host, I wouldn't charge them for the rug being damaged, especially before I even try to wash it off. Like, I would try to wash it first and then see like what it is if it comes out and all of this. But then again, I also wouldn't put a white rug in the entryway of my Airbnb because obviously everyone's gonna walk on it and it's going to get dirty like immediately. And for 10 people who are getting ready for a wedding, I really do think this Airbnb is pretty clean. Like, they got all the trash in the bags, all of the stuff. Only like the coffee table and the stool were the only things that were like kind of misplaced. So I really don't see what's such a big deal here.
You just have 4 Airbnb guys check out from a 3 nights stay.
We already know they had some kids with them because the lights are crooked as heck and there's a ball in the driveway. So let's go see how they left our house.
Let's go.
Mind you, the lights are like barely crooked and I wouldn't even notice that if he didn't say that.
All right, let's head inside. All right, got a remote misplaced.
The remote being misplaced is basically like an ongoing joke in this comedy show. Like, even if it's in the same room as the TV, but it's not in like the exact spot it was supposed to be in, they're going to say it's misplaced.
Thank you for hosting us. Home is perfect. Everything we needed was here. Clean and comfortable. Love the fur babies. Thank you so much for everything.
Okay.
So before I tell you what's wrong here, maybe look at this image and try to figure out what's wrong. Like, try to think about it, try to find a problem with this image. The ottoman is supposed to be on the other side of the couch. That's it. They just took the ottoman and moved it from one side to the other, probably so it would be more comfortable to sit on it. But they broke the rule. They moved the furniture, so, you know, red flag immediately.
Maybe it was because they were cleaning, right?
You see this? It's like wobbly. Like,
This is future John. We missed this in our walkthrough. The lamp bulb has been pulled out of the lamp and the metal part is still up in the lamp. Completely missed it on our walkthrough. We just thought the lamp was off, went to turn it on, it wasn't working, and found this.
As people in the comments very quickly pointed it out, when they did that first walkthrough, that light bulb was like inside the lamp. You could see it in the video. So I don't know if like the guests broke it but kind of put it back inside the lamp somehow, and people in the comments were like asking them how is that possible, and they never responded. So I really don't have an answer for you, but I think it is possible that maybe while they were trying to see why the lamp isn't working, they broke it accidentally, and then they just felt maybe it's like good for content to say that, you know, the guests broke it. It's just weird because you can clearly see that the lamp is not broken in the like first walkthrough, and then they say it is broken. So it's like so weird. Like it really, because of their attitude, it makes me think that maybe they did do that for content.
I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, it's just an ottoman, whatever. It's against the house rules to move furniture. So a rule is a rule. I don't care if you guys think it's nothing. It just shows that there was no respect for the house rules.
Then it's just a stupid rule, in my opinion, because I would understand if the guests moved the beds from like one room to another, if they like scratched the floors while doing it, I would get it. But isn't like the purpose of an ottoman to be moved to where it's like most comfortable to sit on it?
They didn't take like any of our snacks.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
So sad.
No coffee.
Thank you guys for everything. Def loved the little spot and loved the puppies too.
Nice.
Whoa, we got a lot
boy.
of stuff.
Oh gosh.
We're supposed to throw away their trash. It stinks.
Gosh.
We have food in here too. Mac and cheese and
Oh, it stinks. What did you open? It smells so bad.
So over dramatic, but so good for content. And we'll get back to the fridge when she deep cleans it.
Going to the bedroom. All right. Well used, but everything is where it goes, so that's good. Once again, well used.
Well used, and it's a perfectly made bed that looks like nobody slept in it.
But remote is here, lamps are still here. Basket is full of laundry.
okay, they used a bunch of toilet paper. They didn't really use any of this stuff.
Cool.
Like, I know they don't say anything negative per se while they're like going through the bedrooms and the bathroom, but it's so weird to me that they like point out every little detail, like how somebody left the beds, if they used the stuff in the bathroom, how much stuff in the kitchen they used. Like, this just really icks me out. Generally speaking, I genuinely hate videos like this because I feel like they are incredibly invasive. Like, I cannot imagine going on holidays to an Airbnb and having like a nice time and relaxing, and then I go back home, I go on TikTok and I see a video of the host commenting on literally everything I could have touched in that Airbnb. And I know that like those videos are very popular on TikTok and a lot of Airbnb hosts make them, but I would just hate to see that, and I feel like they make a public spectacle of how somebody used their Airbnb. And I know they don't say like the names of the guests or anything like this, but it just icks me out. It's like so invasive. It's like a step below watching somebody on camera while they are in your Airbnb.
Surprisingly not that bad for them having some younger kids with them. We're not really upset about the furniture being moved. It just goes to show that there was a lack of respect for the house rules, but whatever.
If it doesn't bother you that they moved the furniture, why would you even like mention it, like comment on it and then react so weird to it? And again, if I was their guest and I left them that nice note and everything, thanking them for our stay, and then I got back home and saw a video like this where they complained that they moved an ottoman, I would give them a 1-star review just for that, to be honest.
And also, all the food and stuff left in there.
Yeah.
Like, if this, obviously, the restaurant food, like, throw that away.
Throw it
We
away,
can't do
'cause it
anything with
stinks,
that.
yeah.
I could get the hot sauce and stuff because sometimes people do leave that, but throw your leftovers away.
Yeah, that's gross. Now the whole house stinks because we opened that.
Like, so over dramatic. I doubt that the whole house now smells because of the leftovers, but from what I'm seeing, I would guess the guests just forgot about it and left it in the fridge accidentally. Like, it happens, right? When you're leaving an Airbnb or a hotel, sometimes you're just rushing and you forget about stuff, and like, it happens. It's not that big of a deal. And you know, they work in hospitality. This is part of it. Like, you have to deal with the fact that sometimes your guests simply forget about the house rules, or maybe they didn't read them, forgot about them, whatever. Like, it happens, and they didn't like damage anything. They didn't leave like a huge mess. So I don't know why the hosts need to comment on like everything and take a very small like mistake, which was clearly a mistake. I think it was a mistake with the leftovers, and they take that little mistake and they make this like whole thing from it. Okay, so let's now see her deep cleaning that disgusting fridge.
If you guys saw from one of our last videos, you guys know that one of our guests left a whole bunch of food in our fridge. So we're gonna talk about it while we deep clean it together. It makes me really sad because these guests were really great. They communicated very well. It's just very disrespectful that they just left a whole bunch of other stuff for us to take care of. Like, if cheese is open, you can't use it for other guests. All this stuff that has to be trashed. They did use the dozen eggs that we left for them, and it looks like they bought some more because there's 6 white ones here, so. Not only is it disrespectful, it's also in our house rules just to throw away all of your trash and stuff that you have.
And this is where things get really comical, in my opinion, because she says she's going to deep clean the fridge and then she just like wipes the shelves and that's it. I don't know what you guys understand by deep cleaning, but in my opinion, in terms of like the fridge, it would be when you have to like defrost it because it's so dirty. Like you have to clean it for a really long time with like a lot of things. Every single surface has to be cleaned. And that's clearly not what she's doing here. She's just wiping the shelves. So that's just cleaning, not deep cleaning. But it's so funny to just watch her approach to it and the way she talks about it, that she has to deep clean it because it's so dirty. And we can see it's not really that dirty. And she just wipes it once and like that's it. Like that's the funny part. I really would understand the frustration if the fridge was truly dirty, but they just forgot some leftovers in there and they charge $50 of a cleaning fee. So maybe they should expect to clean a little bit after their guests.
Well, I would have noticed that scratch before. I'm sure you guys can see that on the fridge. That looks bad. It's all about guests not caring and respecting your home, which is something that we're really big about.
This is like the funniest part because it's a tiny little scratch that you have to like try to focus on to see. Like nobody's going to see it. None of your guests are going to be affected by that scratch. I would think that when you're renting out an Airbnb, you should expect your house to go through some like normal wear and tear. And I think that's what it is. It's not like the fridge is damaged, it's working perfectly, the scratch is barely noticeable, but it's as if she was expecting all the appliances to stay brand new even though people are using them. And that's not what happens. Obviously, when people come to your Airbnb, they are going to use the fridge, maybe they will cook something or whatever, and you will see like signs of use on your appliances. Like this is pretty normal, common sense thing to expect. But they generally speaking have weird reactions to things, and this is what they said when they found some money in the backyard.
You know, as Airbnb hosts, sometimes we find some crazy things, sometimes we find some cool things. And this morning, I was over here walking the driveway because I had just recently sprayed some weeds. I was just kind of checking out how they're looking. And look at there, man. Somebody left us an accidental tip.
Yeah!
So, man, you never know what you're going to find when you're cleaning an Airbnb.
Hopefully it's
Or
not laced.
Just
Can I say
yeah.
that?
Yeah, hopefully it's fine to touch. There you go.
I'll take that as a tip.
Why would it be laced? Why is that your first thought, that it's laced? And this was their reaction to finding a lighter in the backyard.
4 guests just checked out of our Airbnb from a one-night stay.
And unfortunately, we already know they broke at least one rule. So let me go show you. Well.
How is that breaking a rule, Cass?
It's too hot out here for this, so let's go inside and I'll tell you more about it. We don't allow smoking on our property within 20 feet, and this was probably right at that 20 feet mark, maybe a little bit less. I'm not trying to split hairs, but obviously I'm not going to reach out to them because I don't really know if it's from their stay or if it's from a previous guest since we just found it. But anyways, let's continue with our walkthrough.
I understand that they don't want anybody to smoke in their house and also like 20 feet from it so that the house doesn't smell of smoke. Like, I completely understand that. But if you have a guest who is a smoker and they smoked in the spot where you found that lighter, then I think they like stepped away far enough to have a smoke. They didn't find any like cigarette butts. The house didn't smell of smoke, because if it did, they would for sure mention it. So I really don't understand what is the problem here. And she says that she's not going to contact them because she doesn't know if it's from their stay or a different stay. But even if it's from their stay, then what? Like, they didn't damage anything, they didn't get anything dirty, the house doesn't smell. It was clearly far away for like someone to have a smoke, and so the house doesn't smell bad. So like, what is the problem here? It's kind of as if they wanted the Airbnb money, but they didn't want people to stay in their Airbnb because they have a problem with everything. Like that tiny little scratch on the fridge, they found a lighter, they don't even know if somebody smoked there. Maybe they just had it in their pocket and they dropped it and that's it. And even if they smoked, like, they stayed away from the house so the house wouldn't smell. Like, if I go to an Airbnb and it says that I cannot smoke in like a 20 feet radius from the house, I don't have a measuring tape on me at all times. I'm just going to try to go a bit far away so I can smoke peacefully without breaking the rules. But if I'm like 18 feet away from the house, then what? Like, you know what I mean? Like they're just insufferable.
Looks like we do have a note and a remote to the lights outside, which they are red right now. Beautiful space, felt like home, everything was comfortable and refreshing. Thank you, God bless. Wow, no stains on the rug. The living room really looks like unused. We have a deodorant cap and some hair ties.
You shouldn't be touching those, but all right.
I don't know if my tolerance for things is that high, but I wouldn't even think twice about touching someone else's hair ties, and they are treating it like it's biohazard. Like, they seem so weirdly like scared of touching other people's stuff because like the money can be laced, and don't touch the hair tie. Like, it's so weird. It's like nothing's going to happen to you. You're fine.
Not to mention,
Oh, no way, dude. No way, dude. Are you serious? Oh, bro.
No way, dude. We charge $50 for a cleaning fee and we have to clean after our guests. That's horrible.
y'all, this is gonna attract roaches. This is why I get so mad about it. It's so simple to put your trash in the trash can. Why I'm so frustrated about this is because we literally have 2 checkout instructions and they're not even that big. Put your towels in the basket. You're already gonna be in there. And put all your trash in the trash can. Like, we don't even make you take it outside to the bins.
Yeah, like if they would have just left it in the trash can and that would have been the end of it, would have been happy. Like, you don't even have to take it outside. We all do that.
But they still would have commented on it because when there were 2 trash bags, like tight trash bags, they still commented on it. So I don't think it really matters where they leave it.
Ay, ay, ay.
Moving on to this room. We have another rule.
Oh, no.
Broken.
The only other checkout instruction. Let's see how we're doing the master. Okay, not too bad. Just some more trash.
Just some more trash, and it's 1 water bottle. Like, again, you charge $50 for a cleaning fee. Like, you should expect to clean a little bit after your guest, especially since they don't have the option to not pay the cleaning fee if they leave everything like perfectly. And in one video, John responded to people commenting saying that they are like complaining about everything, and this is what he had to say.
We have more stains on this stupid rug.
Stop. I already know y'all haters are typing right now. You shouldn't have a piano in there. Why are you going to short-term rental and then get all mad when people use the space? Guys, just because we simply point something out does not mean that we are mad about it. We're pointing things out in the video. What we're not doing is walking through, all right, we have a stain. Dadgummit, we're gonna have to sue our guests.
I am kind of mad about this.
Guess.
I think the reason why people think they are like mad about the things they point out is because of how they say it. It's not what they say, it's their tone and their energy, and they seem to be unhappy with like everything their guests do. They also point out every little detail in those tours. Like, they will say that like the remote is misplaced, that there were coffees used, that they used this many eggs from the fridge. Like, this is also what's giving people bad vibes, that they are like nitpicking every single little detail. And I'm so annoyed by it, honestly, because it just feels so invasive to me. Because like I said, I would never want to go on holiday somewhere and then come back home and see a video like this from like the hosts commenting on how I left their Airbnb. Like, I would feel, like I told you, I think it's like a step below watching somebody on camera while they're staying in your Airbnb. Like, you work in hospitality, maybe try to respect your guests' privacy, because some people maybe wouldn't care, but like there are so many people who would care and who would be uncomfortable, and I'm definitely one of those people, and I would never want to go back to their Airbnb. What really annoys me is also the attitude they do it with, because I would understand if they went there and like the Airbnb was truly like trashed or something, then I would definitely be on their side. But it's like never been the case in their videos. I think the worst thing that happened was that the blinds were broken and that the rug was dirty. And like that happens. That's not like someone being malicious and not respecting your house. Like things happen. People sometimes forget about the leftovers in the fridge and they just like don't throw them out. It's not that big of a deal. And the way they're acting is, it just seems like they have a problem with everything their guests do. I just think some people weren't made to be Airbnb hosts. I mean, if you're renting out your space, you cannot expect it to look brand new forever. There are going to be signs of normal use, and most of the things that they are showing are just signs of normal use. It just seems like some Airbnb hosts want the Airbnb money, but not the hospitality that comes with providing a service like this. Let me know if you guys would like to stay in their Airbnb and what you generally think about content like this. If you don't know what to watch next, check out those videos of mine. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye!